Okay, so I'm gonna log in here. Root. I need to redo it again. Command system.
Mr. Zafar, you set up like a different
Yeah. So
for
what
putty
I yeah go ahead and
configuration, putty configuration?
yeah, because the IP address will be different for this.
Okay. Uh,
It's a clone. The only thing would be different would be IP address.
okay. Do I start the clone first and then?
No, no, you don't need to. Are you cloning right now or you're ready?
I cloned it last class, but for the putty configuration, I haven't put in the IP address yet.
Yeah. It's just a matter of logging in there, getting IP address, and putting it in there.
Okay.
So, yum upgrades means this is upgrading upgrading the entire system. Okay, so for that, I'll do this. And today's 10/18/2020, right? Yeah. So I'm going to run this command again, yum list. Oh, you know what? This system doesn't have.
So today we're just upgrading the our system.
Yeah. This is a very important part of the job. Okay. So I do have internet connection. Okay, so all right, let me clear this and
When we say system, we mean like Linux.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, the operating system.
yeah. So I'll show you what is going on. Um, if this is responding faster, why is it
Hmm.
responding so slow today? I'm not sure.
It's tired.
Yeah, Linux never get tired. Believe me. When you go on to work a job and you do uptime, I think I told you here.
Yeah.
Um, so you would see here in days, and I've seen as many as uh, 2,000 days, 2,500 days. I've seen uptime like that. Let's see what was that. Um, so like 2,000 days, 500 by 365. Yeah, the system was up for like 5 6 years. Uh,
What?
yeah, since it's
Crazy.
installed here, so it's probably it wasn't. I mean, even if you upgrade the system, you don't have to restart it. Many
Mm,
times, many times you just don't have to restart it.
mm.
Yeah, I think that's a cutting point. I mean, that's a good edge the Linux has because
Mm-hmm.
that will definitely stop some problems. Because if you don't have to restart, then I mean, for us in the class, we just restarting it like this, like nothing, right? But
Yeah. But when you work for like a corporation or something, they
yeah,
need
the
to
when
put them
in
up.
this production environment, then here's the thing: production support, production, which is very live. For example, you're selling like Target.com. They're selling stuff here. That means that's production. People are buying
Yeah.
right now. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, what will happen is if the system in the background has to restart, that's not going to play well with anybody.
Right.
So what will happen is you have to plan, you have to get like a change management is it goes all the way up to like directory or VP of IT department. All those
Mm-hmm.
people are seeing that all these things is happening,
Yeah.
and you could see how much pain this is. So that is drastically reduced in Linux environment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
But there's a test. There's a test in production environment, right?
yeah, test, production, QA,
The.
quality
Mm-hmm.
assurance, development. There are four
Yeah.
actually.
I was learning. I was learning that in my AWS class
Yeah, I think I told you when we were doing the Ansible, right? Oh, we
when
haven't
we're
start.
doing.
Yeah, we haven't started scripting in Ansible. Yeah, it's that one is coming
Yeah.
soon. That one is coming soon. I keep because I need to do this. Then after this, we'll start scripting.
Okay.
Yeah. So very first thing you should do is yum list installed. So what it does is it goes through the list here and check what is available outside the system and what is already installed, and then I'll tell you what it is. Okay. What color is this?
For me,
Yeah.
um, what's that RPM?
Yeah, all these, yeah.
The white
They're white, right?
for me. Yeah.
Okay, so I think we're not seeing clear color here. See, in here, you see some color in here?
Uh, Let me check. Yum list installed. Yeah, it's white still.
Okay. So, colors. In here, it's supposed to show some colors here. Okay, yeah, there are some colors in here. You see, this one is
Mm-hmm.
red, and this one is underlined, and is there a bold one here? You see any bold?
Uh,
Okay, so this is how it works here. So to see the install packages, so here's the chart. What you have to do is uh, when you run this, you get like 4 categories. Okay, and first one, if it's bold, so this means update in repo is available. Update for that particular package is available. Okay, and if it's bold and underline, That means it's a current kernel. And if it's in red color, that means package is installed, but it's not in a repository. Repo means anytime I'm saying repo is an online internet app store. Okay, that's what it means. And and you will be seeing one yellow too. Yellow. So yellow means newer. You already have newer package installed. Then in repo. So it's possible that you may be able to install the newer package before it hits the repository. Okay. So let's take a look here. Did you see any yellow in there? So hold on, let me make another table here. Okay, I'm going to say name, package number, and repo. Is it if it's in repo or a DVD? Okay, so let's go find one here which is bold. Okay, so let's see which one is bold in here. If not, let's try to see in this one here. Do you see anything bold? Or in here? Actually, you see this one is as bold. Do you see that? Team D dot, the last one, yum plugin fastest mirror dot monarch. So when we look in here, okay, so the one which is in a white color here, that means this is bold. Okay, so for us, when we are looking at this, all these are bold actually. Okay, so let me grab one. The one which is on the top here is, this is supposedly bold color. So this is bold. And this is the package number. And this is now whatever it says against it, it says Anaconda here, right? We'll talk about what all this is a little later when we set up the local repo and all that. So this says Anaconda. Anaconda means this package is available in repo. Okay, repo means Anaconda, and DVD means base.
What's the difference between the two?
when it says DVD, that means installed from our ISO image. Okay, remember when we started the class, we went in here. What we downloaded, the big download was a DVD.
Mm-hmm.
You go in here and then you selected one of this .iso.
Mm-hmm.
So this is virtual, right? If it would have been a physical server, you have to burn this to a DVD and then put it on the computer. So when it says base, these are the base things that are released with DVD.
Mm-hmm.
So if this is installed, that means this is installed from base.
Okay.
And this one was probably installed from online. Somehow it was installed online here.
Okay.
Okay, and the next one we're gonna look at is so look at the bold and underline, right? So you're not gonna see a lot of them are bold and underlined because those are the ones which is kernel. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
there's a
talk
one
about, huh?
there's one kernel,
Yeah, there it is.
CentOS Plus.
Yeah, so this is the kernel. Uh, so this is going to be bold and underline. Okay, so I'm going to make it bold and underline. Okay, so let's see here, bold and underline. And it says Anaconda here. That means it's available in online. This is available online. Okay, and then the next one is red color, right? Whatever is in red color. I'm gonna go in here to see the red color. Okay, I see this one here. So this one, red color means its package is installed, but it's not in repo. Okay, so this probably came. This was removed from repo. One of those things might have happened. Okay, so sometimes if that package is not stable, or that package is no longer required, it's been removed. And then the last one is yellow, right? Do we have any yellow?
You're saying remove means remove from online?
Yeah, remove from online store. But it's installed on your, look here,
System.
the red says the package is installed, but it's not available online here. So
Okay.
it may have come from online itself, but it's not available online anymore. If you try to install it, it's not going to work. Okay, and the last one is yellow, right? So do you see any yellow in here? Yellow. Is this yellow? I'm gonna go in here and unfortunately I can't. Yeah, that's a bad thing. You can't scroll in there.
It's I think it is yellow. The ALSA.
This one,
Yeah.
ALSA, which one? Firmware.
Mm-hmm. It's yellow.
It is yellow. Okay. How do you see that?
On the putty.
So you can see yellow. Okay, because you have a different color. Probably you do.
On my putty, but in my virtual box, it's probably white.
Yeah. Okay, so when yellow is there, the package installed is newer than what is available. So I don't know how it came down here newer. So this one is newer than what is online. That's what it means. And this says Anaconda here, right? So it came online. Okay, good. So I'm gonna save this here. And let me clear this. So if you type uname -r, you see the kernel number here. Okay, look at this kernel number 310, 31.10.0. All this is a kernel information here. And then the latest one, 62 is, okay, so it says current installed kernel. So this should be current installed kernel. Okay. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run list available. So I want to check the packages which are available but not installed. Okay. Yum list available. Okay, so I have too many things which are available here. So I saw one blue and bunch of blues. You see any red in there?
Oh, and then mine stops at it stops at red hat.
Yeah, what you do is you right click in here and change settings and click on window, I think. Yep. Put this number very high. Put this number like 100,000.
Okay.
So you could scroll up there many times. AV. Okay, so in here I could see blue.
I see a couple of them on system.
Which color other than blue?
Blue and yellow, that's I have.
You see yellow? No, when you run
Yeah.
yum list available, you're running which one?
Yum list available.
Okay, and then you don't see anything other than blue and white, right? Okay, anyway, so what I'm going to show you now is check updates, check updates available, right? So now what I'm going to do is most of the time you don't have to do this much here. So EM list available. So the output here, when you get this, I'm going to put it in a table. What I have here is if it's blue, then an update is installed. An update to update is available for installed package. Okay, and then if it's a cyan, a downgrade to an installed package is available. So I haven't seen that much downgrading, but it's possible you might end up doing sometimes. And then if it's green and underline, what that means is a current version of an package. So let's see here. So we have updates here too, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grep updates and see what happens, okay? It's showing only okay, so it's not giving us good results here. Updates. So there is another one. Let's run another one here. So I'm going to say yum. Okay, list updates. So you have so many updates available here, right? So the very important one we are worried about is um, let's see here. kernel. I'm looking for kernel in here. Grub. Okay. So if you look at this number here, this number should be higher than what we have installed. So in another window, uname-r. So if you look at this number, if you compare this number and with this number here, this is kernel update here. Whenever you get kernel updates, you're supposed to do kernel updates. If you're not doing a system-wide updates, you should at least do kernel updates for sure. Okay, and this is very, very important. Okay, so we're gonna work on that one. But before that, did I show you how to remove? So when you remove something, yum using remove. So this will remove, but not the dependencies. You know what? Hold on. Let me check something here. Yum provides HTTPD. I want to see if a package has dependencies because I was looking for one for Firefox. We didn't have one yesterday, right? So we'll see if this one has any dependencies. Yum provides HTTPD. Okay, this one is not showing any dependencies either. But anyway, so if you want to remove something, you do this. This will remove, but not the dependencies, okay? And there is another thing here. So if you want to remove the package and dependencies, remove if you want to remove package and dependencies, what you have to type is yum auto remove and Firefox -y. Let's see Firefox is installed first. Yum pro which Firefox? Okay, Firefox is installed. So I'm going to run yum auto remove, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to type Firefox -y. What this will do is this will automatically remove this will automatically remove the remove using RAM. Okay. This will remove package and dependencies. So this will remove package and dependencies. Okay. All right, let's take a 5-minute break here. I got a call here, so let's take a 5-minute break. Okay, I'm back. So oh my God. Actually, this thing has dependencies here. When we are looking for the package, I thought when you do yum provides. Okay, so now it will trigger me. Why aren't we getting? the package is here. Package dependencies. Okay, so let's see what is the command. I thought we did this here. Yum dip list and then the name of the package, right? So what do I have to do is, let's see here, using oh, okay, yeah, it is providing that. It wasn't working. I thought I was. Yum provides. It just, I think it's telling you, it's just if it's available or not from repo. So I'm going to update this here. We're using in this area here, right? So to see if the package is available, Yum provides. Install using, okay. So here I'm gonna do this here. To check the package dependencies. Okay, so then you'll get this. And actually, how many lines you're getting? So it has a bunch of dependencies actually. Okay, so it's getting about 551 dependencies. Okay, so all right, so let's move forward here and to install. Yeah, I'm install Firefox.
Mr. Zafar, can you put the WC command -1 to show
Yeah, WC minus L for list.
where? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, so the yum install Firefox, and so that's how you install it. Remove using yum. Remove package. Okay, so it will not remove the dependencies, but if you want to remove the package and dependencies, yum will. So yum auto remove. Okay, check if you have a package which are obsolete. So you do yum list obsolete. Get a list of packages which are available to install from repo. Okay, so here is this the output or we just shortened it up? show duplicates. Okay, I'm not worried about this here. So here, okay, yeah, this is where we got stuck here, I think, yesterday. Yum dip list tree. Okay, it is showing today. It is showing all this today. It wasn't showing yesterday. But I'm gonna remove it from here because we already did it up. And if you want to search within the search if the package is available. I barely use this, so you don't have to worry about it. If you want to list all the RPM package, yum list all. Actually, this is yum list. Yum list all. Yeah. Okay, good. And then grab Firefox. So, and then we saw how to download it locally. And then it goes into this directory. But if you want to download in a specific directory, you could do that too. To check which directories it will update or write to, this is what you do. Install package locally using yum local install. After you download it, then you use local install. So when you do yum reinstall, when the package is corrupt and all that, okay? Skip broken. Okay, yeah, let's move forward. So you do yum list available, and this is what you get here. And then if you want to, we all did that. And if you want to remove which are not being used. Okay, so what system does is you could do some system cleanup here. To clean up unused packages. So what you do is you clear here, you type, let's see if the package, the utility that helps to install, well, yeah, let's do package cleanup. -_ leaves. Okay, so what we have to do is we have to install some utilities. Yum install yum utilities. UITILS. UITUTILS. Okay, -y. I'm installing the package cleanup utilities, okay? Okay, now I'm going to run the command yum cleanup leaves. So, okay. Okay, so this is no longer needed. So this is not being used here. So now what you have to do is you have to yum auto remove. Okay, so to get unused packages. Okay, so that's how you remove the unused packages. Okay, and I'm gonna clear out of this. And the next topic is group packages. So we talked about the group packages, right? So how are we gonna do the group packages? So for that you have to do yum group list. So you know what group packages sometimes, for example, a Firefox could be the part of a big package, right? Does it make any sense? Um, it's a combo. This is combo, right? If you buy burger and it comes with the fries and burger, all that. You get the idea. So that's what it is. Group is you could have like a group install packages here. Okay, so these are a bunch of things here. Actually, this is like GUI. Server with GUI is something which we didn't install, right? But when we're gonna install on this system, and we'll see how long it's gonna take. So let's see here. What I'm gonna do is okay. So for that you have to do yum group list. So when you do this, you will get the list of packages which are grouped. A list of group packages. Okay, and if you want to do, sometimes it is hidden too. So you could type hidden. Some packages it will not show up in the regular list here. So you have to type sometimes hidden here. So now these are like the group packages which are like not readily available. You have to know what you're installing it. For example, let me see if we have a DNS here. Web server, X Windows system. Web server is there. So now you could see like how this list is getting bigger and bigger. These are the available ones, and then ones which are more than what you need are listed under hidden. And if you want to view the information, about the group, then you have to run this command here. So let's pick a group. I'm gonna select server with GUI. Okay, I'm gonna select this and then get more information here. Okay, so yum group info. And then I'm going to hit enter. So what it should give us is it gives us some information here. Okay. So obviously it's giving us a lot of information here, right? So a lot of pluses. Pluses means package. Okay, and let me take a look at the different one here. Okay, give me 1 second. Let's take a look at this package here. You guys getting the idea what I'm doing here, right? So group is sometimes that's combo. It will install the whole package for you. Okay. So you see some of them are plus, some of them are blank, and there are others also. So let's take a look here what it means. So this is the example we have here, right? And then the output is we got such a big output here. So in there we have about 5 items, 4 actually. So prefix and description. Okay, if you have like a minus sign here, you have only plus so far. So if you have like, suppose if you have minus, then what will happen is packages, if it's part of a group, the package package was not installed and won't be installed. As part of group. Okay, and if you have a plus sign there, that means out of this package here, something which is already says make pkg config, all this is already installed in our system here. But if you have a plus sign in there, package is not installed, but will be as a part of next upgrade. And if you have an equal sign, then the package was installed as a part of a group. And if you have a blank space, then what you do is package was installed but not as part of the group. Okay, so this package was installed but not as a part of a group here, so it will skip that when you're going to do the group install. Okay, so now let's talk about the security updates. Yum group list IDs. So here when you see here in the brackets, you're getting some information in the brackets here, right? So we have a yum minimal install. That means it's installed minimum. Nothing more than what is basic necessary is installed, okay? And infrastructure, that means this group is part of an infrastructure group. Basic web server is a basic web server environment. And then, for example, if you have a security tools, it is a part of a security tool environment. Okay, so so what I'm going to do is to see which group what do I say here? Okay, so to which tool group, which tool a group package belongs to. So what you do is you do this, and then one of the example here is this one here. example is it belongs to security tools belong to security tools uh, security tools tool. Okay, it's a little bit confusing here, but I'm going a little bit deep here. All this is not required once you are working in the with the people. The basic thing is I'm going to show you what's coming next. That is much important than what I'm showing here. I thought you should know all this here. So now what you could do is you could install using the below format here. So if you do yum group install, what you have to do is if you want to install the security tools, all you have to do is type security-tools. So install group using ID. Okay, and you hit enter. So you're using it with the ID here. Check to see tool ID. Okay. Oh, it's a 407 megabytes, so it might take a few minutes. Or you could install, oh, okay, it installed really fast. One other way you could do it is, or you could do this, and then what you could do is you type this here, security tools, in quotes. If you don't know the ID, you type it in quotes, okay? All right, let's install a group. Okay, yeah, the group is already installed, right? If you want to update the group, you have to run this command. Update group package. So what you do is yum group update, and then name of the either the security ID or the security name. Okay, so what you do is I'm going to do security ID. I'm going to give not the security ID, the package ID. So I'm going to give the package ID. So if the update is available, it's going to go and do the update. Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say the update. I mean the group was spelled incorrectly.
GROUP, right?
Yeah, when you put it in putty, it was like GRUP.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, yeah, I corrected it. So, the packages are not installed. If the packages were available, it would have gone through it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the next is if you want to So we did if you want to remove it, simple. Yum group remove, and then you give the security tools hyphen tools.
So, Mr. Zafar, when will we ever need to use these, like for work, or
If you end
like
up
if
in
there's an
the
issue?
if you end up in the upgrade department, then you will end up using it every day. If
Okay.
you end up in a small place where maybe they have like less than 1,000 servers, I would highly recommend, when you are doing the interview, check with them how many servers they have, and if they have less than 5,000 servers, don't take that job, okay, for now,
Okay.
because it's gonna be a pain in the ass. Because it's gonna be a small team, only few admins, and managing that many servers in a team, usually like 8 or 9, maybe 10 people would be very, very, very pain.
Mm-hmm.
But the good thing is you're gonna learn a lot. You learn like
Yeah.
everything inside out. But to
Mm-hmm.
start off, it's gonna be a very bad situation. You will be between a hard place and a rock. You'll be like stuck there.
Yeah.
To start off. But if you're going for Apple, Amazon, Google, any of those big ones, the description is silly. They put a lot of things in there. Uh, but they don't ask. But the job will be diversified because they would have millions of servers, and you have to like, okay, you won't be doing that here because what you'll be getting in your plate would be, it would be a silly stuff, but a lot of it.
Mm-hmm. So
So
it's,
you'll be end up doing only few things, but you
yeah,
will
it's not
have
a lot
root
of
access. Yeah,
it's not a lot of pressure on you when you have
yeah.
more
In those
servers.
situations, you don't have a lot of pressure. If you even like crash the damn uh, production servers, it's not going to be a big deal because they have like load balances and redundancies
Mm-hmm.
in there.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's good. It's a very good question. Um, but if you are in a smaller place, you learn a lot. The salary is going to be same.
Really, yeah.
Okay.
so it's like you get paid more, paid the same to do
Yeah,
more
yeah.
work.
Nobody's gonna. There is gonna be always a cap in any salary,
Yeah.
unless you become like CEO and you have like a stock option. The company goes bigger, have a bigger profit, then you get a bigger check. No, it's not like that.
Mm-hmm.
For the level of jobs we have, here's the thing: if you are like a Windows engineer and a Linux engineer, and they'll hire you for both, they're not going to give you two salaries.
Yeah, yeah. No.
Nobody ever will. You'll make 10 grand more. That's it. But you have like more pain in the behind.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you just have to figure it out. When you're starting off, don't be hero because there are a lot of. I'm teaching a lot of stuff on the same token. I'm not teaching you everything. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you are in a position now. You should be able to look up and figure out. How things are working or what you're actually looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So to remove group package. Okay, and you just run this. But there is a note here that there is no auto remove available here. Okay. To remove dependencies.
Can we the same way that we installed it, can we remove it the same way?
Yeah, that's what we did.
Like, but I'm saying with the name, like security tools and not the ID.
Yeah, you could do that too.
Okay.
Yep, you could definitely do this. But you have to use like uppercase and all that. You have to know how that is
Yeah.
being used.
Okay.
In fact, there is one other way you could do it too. Is yum install, instead of saying group, what you could do is you have this here, right? Yum so I'll put it in here. So this is using the ID. No, this is using the name. And this is using, instead of this here, what you could do is yum, if you want to do yum install, you do @ here. Okay, this is also a good way to do it. And then same thing, you do @ and over here you do like this. This works too. Okay, either you could run this or you could run this or this, do two ways.
They have to be attached.
Yeah, this one is attached. Yeah,
Okay.
The difference is you're not putting group in here, you're just putting install.
Yep.
Okay, all right, so let's see here. Now what we're gonna do is let's talk about how we manage the updates before we actually do the update. Okay, so let's see here. So the update is managing updates, right? So we haven't really done any updates yet. Okay. Okay, so what you do is, if you want to check for updates, yum check -updates. Okay, I think we already did, right? Yum updates, group list IDs, yum chirp updates. So this one is yum list available, and yum check updates. So the difference between available and updates is these are the real updates, which is gonna go against what is already installed. Check updates for install packages. Okay, and then if you want to list obsolete here, yum list obsolete. Okay, so this is the obsolete package here. I think we removed this one already. So this is the obsolete package. It will tell you, giving you the output here. You barely use this. Okay, and obsolete packages.
सर सर ये ऑब्सोलेट पैकेज है हमका इसको रिमूव कैसे करना
That's a good question. No, this is obsolete package. So what you have to do is you have to update it. This is the update available for this obsolete package. In here we are at 22, right? We missed already 23, 24, 25. So for this, what we're gonna do is we're gonna update the package, okay? Yum update. Did I show you update already once the package? Yum list available. Yum. Okay, now I'm gonna show you update a single package here, right? I thought I already showed you how to do the update. Was it a group update?
नहीं इसमें तो ये ऑब्सोलेट पैकेज है ना साहब इसको तो निकालना है ना अपने
नहीं, इसका अपडेट है. If you want to remove this, what you have to do is yum auto remove.
ऑटो रिमूव कर दिया तो चले आता राइट
ऑटो रिमूव कर दो, उसके डिपेंडेंसीज वो सब चले आते.
डिपेंडेंसी सब चले आते ओके ओके चलिए ठीक है इट्स ऑलराइट
Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to update it here. So in here you have to look for the numbers here. So all these numbers matter.
ओके लोडिंग ओके
Matter if it's a base or an anaconda?
So let's see here.
But how come it is showing in the absolute package then if it is available for updating?
I mean, obsolete means the package is obsolete. You have to update it. That's what it is. Now it says it replaced it.
Okay.
You know, obsolete is actually unsupported.
Unsupported.
Unsupported. That's what it is. Obsolete is unsupported.
Or unused, can we say?
No, unused is different. So it installed and replaced the older one.
So we use the base one instead of the Anaconda one.
Uh, what do you mean?
If you go up, uh, you see how it has two options.
Yeah,
So we use the base. Do we update the base?
yeah, we updated the base. Now we removed the one which is available from here, Anaconda, and we
Mm-hmm.
updated the base one. So this one actually installed within the system here. It didn't go online.
Mm-hmm.
So the one we have in the system is already update. We had it installed the old one, and we removed it using the one which is already in update here, local update. Sometimes it is possible. That's why it found only one item which is obsolete here. Okay, so it would have been a problem if it would have been like bunch of them which are not supported and it's coming from the base. Okay, and you see the number here, 172650 and 17260, but the number and release is different here.
Mm-hmm.
So what it might have been is it might have been a major problem with this, so they may have rushed into release the stable version. I'll talk about what all these numbers means in a minute here, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, yeah, you don't run into too many times this problem because systems are kept up to date actually. They are kept up to date, and what will happen is uh, it will update the system here. So what we're gonna do is before that, let's go ahead and run the security update and list obsolete packages unsupported. Okay, now I'm gonna show you the security package. So before that, uh, let's see here how much time we have. We have good 10 12 minutes here. So let's talk about the kernel, okay? Should I run this now? Okay, before that, let me run the security updates. What will happen here is it will run any security updates which are going to be in here. So most of the time, the system should be up to date on the security update. So yum update, and you give hyphen security, hyphen. No packages needed for security, 100 packages available, resolving dependencies. What does that mean here? Let's take a look.
Here, security means what kind of security, sir? Here,
Uh, security means in the see what happens is that the software is not robust, right? So there are so many things happening and people all over the world they're contributing, and if they find some vulnerability, what they do is they will update it. So the security part, um there are three or four things involved here. They will do a firewall update, they will do a kernel update, and then there would be some related to network also. Okay, so how do I explain this? Okay, hold on, let me run this again. Anaconda remove update info. No, no packages needed for security. 142 packages are available. So most of the time, whenever the software is released, um, as far as the Linux parts go, Linux is pretty good on security here. So right now, what it did here is it ran through any security checks and see this system doesn't need any security updates here. But it has 142 other packages available. These are non-security packages. That's what it means. Are you getting the same message?
Mine is saying 37 packages.
Okay, yeah, it would be different here because I may be I may have installed some other stuff here.
Different for different systems.
Exactly. I mean, once the system goes into production, it will be all get their own personality. I mean, it's not exactly the system may or may not be exact here. So I mean, we couldn't expect everything to be up to date on every system. So here I'm doing a lot of changes here. Offline, I was working on it too. So based on that, or did you work? Did you install anything recently or no? You're just following with the class, right?
मैं तो
Yeah,
लेकर मैं तो पीछे हूँ क्लास में सब कोई चीज इंस्टॉल नहीं है अभी.
Okay, but yours is saying 32 packages, right?
Oh, Harun, brother Harun is saying 32 packages.
I'm sorry.
Harun bhai is saying 32 packages.
Oh,
37.
oh, yours is saying 37, right?
Yeah, 37 packages.
So,
What's the command, Mr. Zafar?
huh?
What's the command?
Yeah, yum update security. So, wow. Security related.
Okay,
Yeah, go ahead.
one out of the topic question. Yeah, this is the what you call soft link or hard link. This sign. It's a soft link, right?
No.
No.
These are just the package information here. Soft link will be having at the end. If you have like Lin, this is how the soft link looks.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, your question was valid because you're looking at this.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. Okay, no problem in there. So most of the time, the security part is up to date on the Linux side here. Okay, so let's move forward. Uh, okay, so there is also one more command here, yum update minimum security. So I'm not gonna update this here. This is when the system is running a bare bone. Right now, what we have here is system is very, very small. Uh, okay, I'm busy. So if you do ls blk, so look at the size of this SD, the hard drive installed here, right?
Yep.
So the size is no, not lsblk, df-h. Let's look at this. So the size is, this is the root partition here, right? And it's 14 GB and only 6 GB is being used and 12 GB is available here. So we'll come back here after we do an update. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do a massive system-wide update here. Okay, so what it's going to do is going to update the kernel. Okay, so what you're going to do is system-wide upgrade. So let's look at this here. I'm going to put our kernel number is, this is our kernel number, current. And then I'm going to clear this. And then I'm going to install yum update. That's it. -y. So before that, leave the system in the background here and go ahead and restart it. I want to show you something here. And init 6. Okay, when the system is going to restart, I'll show you.
So don't update it yet?
No, don't update yet. Okay, here, look. Here we have two options here, right? When we're going to update it. Did you run update already?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, well, don't worry. I'm catching the screenshot. So before updates, this is the screenshot here, right? So let me go ahead and let it continue. So the reason I did a screenshot is I want to show you the kernel. When we're going to reboot next time, we will have option for more than one kernel.
Is it possible to have more than one kernel in one system?
Yes, but only one will be active. That's what it is.
Okay. फिर अब खास क्वेश्चन के लिए अगर एक से ज्यादा कर्नल से तो फिर उसको कर्नल कैसा बोलेंगे साहब?
नहीं, एक से ज़्यादा कर्नल रहते, मगर जो है आप एक ही इस्तेमाल हो रहा ना, तो दैट्स इट. You're driving a car, right? You could have 4 drivers sitting in the car, but only one is able to drive. That's it. If you want, you could stop the car and change the kernel, change the driver. Or you could do it while driving. Don't do that. There was one big accident 20 years ago. There were like 5 people in the van in Wisconsin, not far from here. The Yeah, few people died actually. They were switching. The drivers were switching out the in the van
While driving?
while driving. Yeah, it was a
Yeah, good people.
big accident, man. Yeah,
So you can crash it. So the system can crash, right?
it did. It did. I'm telling you, few people died.
Dang.
Yeah, know how ridiculous is that? You look it
Yeah.
up like 20 years ago or something, maybe 18 years ago. So let's do the system-wide update here, okay? So here's the moment yum update -y. And then I'm gonna hit enter.
Mine is still keep updating.
Okay, yeah. Now actually we're gonna end the class here. So it will be taking quite a some time. Okay, it's gonna install one package and upgrade. Upgrade 42 packages. Remember, it told me we're gonna upgrade 42 packages earlier.
Yeah.
That's what it's
37
doing.
is- Yeah. Oh, okay.
It's almost done though. It's going pretty fast.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll take a look here. If it's
How often we need to update the system when we go on the jobs?
Yeah, that's how you keep a tab. If the updates are available, then you have to plan that. This thing is not going to be random, it's planned actually. In the big environment I worked, always there is a separate team who's doing nothing but updates. And if it's
So it's not auto update.
no, don't do that. It's possible to do auto update, but don't do that because it will be a mess if something gets updated which is not supposed to. Then it might create problems. But here's the thing here with Linux, it's very very secure and very very reasonable how Linux is managing the updates here. 9 out of 10 times it's not going to crash, but then you never know, right? The system is going to crash anytime.
Mine said it's running the transaction for 1 out of 286.
Yeah, it does that. Oh, you all have 286?
Yeah, 286. It's updating it.
Yeah.
Seems like your system is new.
Yep. Actually, the version, now the CD version from the version we have, right? The version of the CD we downloaded, remember?
Yeah.
So we downloaded the version. I told you guys to download 1908, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it is gonna upgrade to 2003 version. This is not the year. This is not the year I'm talking about. 1908 and 2003 is last with CentOS. It's this is 7.8 and this is 7.9. It's the one after that. It goes into a Red Hat 8.
We also can update that.
He took the picture.
What's that cleanup after updating?
Yeah, it does that. It's removing the temporary files. It downloads. So when it downloads, it comes into, if you order a package, it comes into a box, right? And you work
Okay.
in the area, you remove the package out of it, and then the box is left. So it's just getting rid of some duplicate files or the files you really don't need. I was gonna go up and take a look when it gave the first message. I want to capture the first message here, so I'm just gonna go into another system. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna do -y. I just want to capture what the message was. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, question. My system getting stuck is don't do anything.
It's getting stuck.
Yeah, it's happened second time today.
Okay, what is it? It just stuck, or what is it doing?
And there's do nothing. Any key I do.
No, no, no. Hold on. Let it do it.
Okay.
Just wait up on it. It says completed and everything.
Don't.
Uh-oh. Look at this, installing kernel. This is the biggest thing it had in this update here, probably. Okay, so we're gonna end here. Next week, let it sit there, okay? It's gonna take a while here before it really does anything. Let it sit there, and then afterwards, then next week I'm gonna I'm gonna do the breakdown of the kernel here, how the kernel is working, okay? If you guys have any questions, put that into the chat.